I just grabbed a fresh cup of coffee, and within moments it's spilling on me, and actually it's a good segue into our next spirit-driven tool. I'm Glenn from Spirit Driven, and this is Talking Tools. Here's the story. 3 years ago, my friend Matt Petoskey, my favorite artist and pastor, and I got together and we started a Talking Matters group. Now, I probably ribbed him in the sides for about 6 months before he finally started drawing again. And I asked him to draw a picture of himself. This is Matt, my favorite charcoal artist. And each week in our group, Matt would come to group and I would ask him, Matt, will you draw me a picture of this on a tool? And I would say, Matt, will you draw a picture of someone who just can't seem to measure up? I would ask Matt, you know, I'm working with people who just feel like they're getting sucked into these awful relationships and can't get out. And he would draw and pop these pictures with charcoal. I would say, Matt, can you draw a picture of someone that's under such pressure? And the clamp is so tight, and somebody else seems to be enjoying this. I'd say, Matt, can you draw a picture? Because people around me are just blowing emotional gaskets and steam. And then I would ask Matt, this was one of the first drawings he ever did, which was Shattered Dreams, the dish that ran away with the spoon when things just fall apart in life. I'd ask Matt, as so many people are turning to drugs, and yet those who are so smart and intelligent and have all the degrees and have so much book smarts have such little empathy for the people around me who have turned to drugs. Will you draw it, Matt? And then in the midst of the pandemic, I would ask him to draw pictures for people who feel like they're so locked up. And unfortunately, I've had to ask Matt to draw some really painful pictures like this one, as so many people are turning to suicide and nobody ever recovers from a loved one who takes their lives. Well, 3 years later, we now have Talking Tools, which is a provocative tool that kind of people's emotions and trauma narratives and life stories and emotional landscape just jump out. It's an opportunity with each picture for people to tell their stories about what's happened in their life and how the characters are feeling, what's needed most and missing. It's an opportunity for people to share their pain and their struggles, and it's an opportunity for people who care to not only get to know and understand what people are going through, but an opportunity then to invite the Lord into that pain and problem for His help and for His healing and for His restoration. This is an incredibly powerful tool that my friend Matt and I worked on together, and my son Tim took all the pictures. My son Ben helped put this all together. And this is Talking Tools. It's on our website, spiritdriven.org. And if you want a tool that goes deep, straight to the heart of the struggles of people's emotional life, Talking Tools may be just for you.